SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey, everybody, I'm your host, Greg Negato, also known as the Big Cat, my cool cat, balls up. If you rock with the Big Cat today, we're going to talk about Derrick Brown, film studies. Should the Carolina Panthers select him, or dare I say, is he overrated? We'll talk about it before we get started. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers? Yeah, he's sick. I got my new cat hat back. Yay! Give me that dab. We'll talk about should the Carolina Panthers select Derrick Brown with the first overall pick. Let's get it.
Here we go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, Derrick Brown. You heard me right. You heard me in the intro. I said he's big, he's strong, but is he overrated? I looked on tape, y'all, and listen, anybody who knows me, anybody who follow me, know I was the biggest advocate for my man Brown. I said Carolina gotta get him. He's a lifetime kind of player. And I said, you know what, let me put together a little film session to show these guys how special he is. And then I said, what? Ipo, what? I'd be talking nonsense. If you look up on your screen, let's talk about his measurables. According to the NFL Combine, my man is 6'5", 326 pounds, 34 1/4 arm span, 9-inch hands, graded out as a 7.11 on their scale. When it comes to the 40-yard dash, ran a 5.16. 28 bench press on the 28 reps of bench press, 225, 27-inch vertical, 108 inches in the broad jump, 8.22 seconds in the 3-cone drill, and 4.79 when it comes to 20-yard shuttle. Now, all that being said, it's actually solid. I looked on film, man, and Derrick Brown is really a one-trick pony. We're going to talk about some of the good things about him. He's big, he's strong. Again, he's 6'5", 226 pounds. He has an amazing first step off that ball. Yeah, first step off that line of scrimmage. He jumps off the line of scrimmage like a bat out of hell, but that's about it. The next thing he does is he uses his power move. That's the only move he has in his arsenal. Yeah, so again, one-trick pony. If you can withstand that first initial hop off the line of scrimmage, followed by a massive, and listen, I'm not taking anything away from him, massive bull rush. If you can withstand that one-on-one, possibly two-on-one, then you're going to be all right. And let's put some respect on his name, okay? He played in the SEC, one of the toughest divisions in football last year. And let me tell you this right here. Nobody inside the trenches had to work harder for their stats than this guy right here, okay? Now, after watching film, I personally like number 3, Marlon Davidson. I think that guy's going to be a stud. But when it comes to him, it's a one-trick pony, amazing burst off the ball. Let's see what else. He has a hard time shedding blocks. And I'm not just talking about when he's getting double teamed. I'm talking about sometimes one-on-one blocking. He has a hard time getting shedded him. Yeah. Also, he leads with his eyes down. If a guard is pulling away, you're going to see on the film I'm going to show you here. We looked at LSU versus Auburn. We looked at Florida versus Auburn. When a guard is pulling down, we're taught as defensive linemen to squeeze the gap, take your eyes and look in the backfield, all right? Because when a guard goes away from you, that means the ball is going to wherever the guard is going. So if the guard pulls to the left, you squeeze that motherfucker down and you look in the backfield. You're going to see where what he does is he's going to squeeze the gap down. He's going to put his head down and follow behind the guard, and the fucking quarterback's going to keep it, get an extra 3 or 4 yards. So again, he does that a lot, plays with his eyes down. Also, he doesn't have that elite athleticism. Hate to make this a shit party, but it is what it is. He doesn't have that elite athleticism. He has that massive power, and there's times where that power puts him in good positions. You know, he'll literally take like a lineman and knock him off his rocker. Have you ever seen a dog being walk on a leash? That's what kind of power Derrick Brown has. He got dog walking power in you. He'll pick your ass up and take you around the block. But if you got a quarterback that's mobile, if you got an agile running back, I mean, by the time you get there, he's gone. So again, he doesn't have that elite athleticism, has amazing power. He only has one pass rush move, struggles shedding blocks. He leads with his eyes down, but he's big, he's physical. I'm not sold. I think Carolina, you got to do a hard pass. I'm not just a regular pass on him, but a hard pass. Let's go ahead and get into this film.
Stop it.
So on this first play, I'm going to show you what he has to deal with night in and night out. A lot of people don't put respect on how hard he has to work. If you look at your screen right here, you're going to see pretty much it's a double team block. And they wash him down, man. Again, this is what he deal with. I don't think a lot of people understand. When you're seeing this for 4 quarters straight, it's hard enough trying to get off one guy. When 2 guys are coming at you, possibly sometimes 3 and a fullback, I mean, it's tough, man. So I got respect for him in the sense of that teams really honor his strength. All right, but yeah, so I want people to understand that he's not out there just loafing or whatever. He's taking on some real heavy loadage right there.
Mom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Call for your mama.
So moving on to this next play, what did I tell you earlier? This is what I was talking about, how when the offensive guard pulls away from you, you squeeze the gap and you take your eyes and you put them in the backfield. All right, so what you're going to see on the screen, if you look up here, he's going to put his eyes down and he's going to literally just push the guard down the line of scrimmage, which doesn't make sense to me because your eyes, once you squeeze that gap, need to go in that backfield. And because he didn't put his eyes in that backfield, that quarterback was able to pick up an extra 2 or 3 yards right there. And he does this several times. He relies on that quick first step. After that quick first step, he literally just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It puzzles me sometimes, man, because he's a hell of a guy, man. I think he's a hell of an athlete. But I don't know what he's thinking, man. And this is not just the first time this happens. He plays with his head down. I don't care how strong you are, how big you are, or how athletic you are. If you're playing with your eyes down, you ain't going to tackle shit. So squeeze that gap, keep your eyes in the backfield, and you can see who's going to get the ball. If he would have kept his eyes up, he would have easily had a tackle for a loss.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So again, on this play right here, you're going to see where he gets washed down the line of scrimmage on a one-on-one block instead of fighting across the face. If you look up on your screen again, this is he's going to get blocked on the center right here. The center's going to be a simple zone right. And he gets washed. He's not trying to fight back across the face. When you feel that center trying to take you to the boundaries, it's not a good thing when a lineman is trying to take you to the boundaries. That means your ass needs to stop and fight back inside. And he doesn't, man. He ends up all the way out to the outside of the hash mark. So, again, man, too big, too strong, too powerful, too quick of a guy with his first step to begin his ass washed down the field like that. And, and this is not something I'm using to try to pick on him, make fun of him. These are things that I have seen that are reoccurring throughout both of these games, the LSU game and the Florida game as well. So, again, man, I get it when you're getting double team all game long. It take a lot of energy out of you, you know what I mean? So when you do finally get a one-on-one block, I don't know, man, but no excuses, man. No excuses. He should have fought back across the face.
The fuck was that?
So I want to go back to another example that I said earlier in the clip where look how hard he has to work. If you look on your screen right here, he's getting held. He's getting held and he doesn't get the call. There's a lot of times where this happens throughout all the games that I've seen with him. He gets held, man. I mean, he's so big, so strong. And he literally just walks this guy to the back and he gets held, man. People don't put enough respect on his name when it comes to, how hard he works. They look at the combine numbers. Oh, he did bad in the combine or whatever. But again, he really faces a lot, man. But again, you got to put respect on his name, his strength, his talent. And he doesn't get a lot of these calls, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. I watched, man, several calls that he should have got throughout 2 games, and he doesn't get them, man. For whatever reason, they don't do it, but again, this is just a typical workload for him.
Ah, damn.
So like I said in the beginning, man, when it comes to his athleticism, he doesn't really have a lot, okay? You know what I mean? He has the initial burst and he has power, but when it comes to changing direction, center of gravity, lowering those hips, being able to move, have the agileness, he doesn't really have. If you look on your screen right here, you're going to see where that comes in effect, where my man literally has the easiest sack available in the world, and he just, he couldn't bend his hip and get around that corner there, you know what I mean? One of the most easiest sacks in the world right there. Wide open, man, if you look at the screen. And again, this comes down to being an athlete, man. Making that play right there. You come untouched, you stumble off balance, and listen, he gets the ball off, and even though it's an incomplete, I mean, I'm pretty sure, you did your job by giving him footsteps. He heard them footsteps, but again, that's an easy, sweet little treat for you down there. and he doesn't make it because he doesn't have the athleticism. He's off balance, off court, uncoordinated, stuff like that. So, me personally, I think him being 326. I mean, listen, man, you can't teach power, you can't teach strength. I think if he loses, let's say 326, get him down to 275. Let him play at 275, and let's see how fluid he can be then. But at this weight right here, you can tell it shows where he's not as quick as some of the other defensive tackles, especially when it comes to, the pursuit.
Feed me, cowboy! Feed me now!
So remember earlier when we were talking about walking dogs? Well, here's the clip that I'm going to show you right here. If you look up on your screen right here, my man, he puts on a leash, he pops on a flea collar, and he takes him for a walk, man. And look at this. This is his power. He has power. He has strength. It's incredible, man. There's times where, if you block him one-on-one, it's a big mistake. Then there's times where you block him one-on-one, especially when it comes to, like, the run blocking, where he doesn't look so hot. But when you allow for him to do this, get up under your pads and drive you back like this, any quarterback gets nervous. He hurries to throw. These are the kind of things that you like about him. But the only thing, like I said before, this is his only move. I mean, he doesn't have really any other move, man. He relies on his power, and I'm pretty sure when you get to the next level, and they've been doing it at the college level, when they can't nullify that power, they're going to put two bodies on you. They ain't going to throw a fullback at you. So, again, but that's just a testament to how strong he is.
Dog's gotta eat, right?
So we're going to continue with a theme. Power, power, wonder working power. If you look up on your screen right here, my man Derrick Brown exhibits wonder working power over the center and just mauls through there on the running back. I mean, again, if you come in there with that weak shit, he will break it. This is what he can do for you, man. He can clog up holes. Again, I haven't seen this consistent enough, you know what I mean? Throughout this game, he might have made 3-4 plays like that total. But again, man, I mean, he's a hell of a talent, man, when it comes to his strength. But he definitely has to get that center of gravity together. He has to be able to keep his eyes up. He's going to have to get some balance. I think, like I said, get him down to 275. Let him be more fluent. But you can't teach this power, man. I love it, man. I love it, man. What teams are going to do, they're going to double team him. So that's why it's important for him to learn another way to get to the quarterback. You know what I mean? So, again, man, if I were him, I would lose a couple pounds and also work on some different skill sets. Swim, dip and rip, spin moves, stuff like that. Because when you become predictable, they get tape on you, and then, you know how it goes. So example number 3 of how hard he works. If you look on your screen again, look at this right here. Pass rush, 3 guys on him, man. GD, man. Listen, when you're a threat, they got to neutralize you, man. I don't want to hear nobody out their mouth call this guy a bum, man. I honestly think he needs to be a little more polished. Like I said, but again, he works hard, man. He works hard, man. And so when he does make a play, it's very special, man. But he gets double team, triple team often. Again, like I said, he might have made 3-4 tackles out of this game. It wasn't because he didn't have the talent to, because they were blocking his ass with 2 and 3 folks. So, again, the small things that can be fixed when he does have one-on-ones and stuff like that. But this right here, ain't too much you can do about this. Ain't too much you can do about it. I'm your host, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cats, put your paws up. Final thoughts on Derrick Brown, 6'5", strong as hell. Incredible first step off the ball, line of scrimmage. I think he's going to make some team very happy, but we got to pass on him. He's a one-trick pony, y'all. I mean, all he really has is his bull rush. He doesn't have any kind of duck with dip and rip, swim move, anything like that. He has a hard time shedding blocks. You know what I mean? Even on one-on-one blocks, I see him get rolled off too many times. Also, he leads with his eyes down. If the guard is pulling or if the tackle goes behind him, he has his eyes down, just flying upfield. You cannot fly upfield with your eyes down. Get your neck broke. Doesn't have the most elite athleticism. You know what I mean? He relies on his power to make plays for him. And that's cool, but when you get to the next level, you're going to need your athleticism to go in there with him. Not saying that the kid's going to be a bust or anything like that, but I honestly believe that we can't take him at 7. We got to go after Okuda. If Okuda's not there, then we got to trade back, man. So that's my thoughts. Get in the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss the video. Listen, I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube right now, but a lot of you guys missed my live stream. Say you didn't get the notification bell. I'm not sure what's going on. I shot them with 2 or 3 emails, wait for them to respond back. So make sure you get in the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. Let's get up out of here. Let the church say, "Death." Now available for purchase. Keep Pounding TV ringtone and theme song on all your major streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Google Play Store, and many more. Also, you can order directly from Chadzilla Beats on Instagram. Be sure to follow for all your local instrumentals and beats as well. Pause up and keep pounding.